So I started growing curly so I had the protein treatment done a couple of years ago, and just 2 years ago I cut my hair short, and then once that was done with, I then started letting my hair out natural, and that's when I started going curly.
I started going curly when I was in freshman year. Before that, in high school, I used to permanently straighten my hair a lot, like using keratin treatments and protein treatments. And I decided to stop doing that when I got into college.
Ever since I was like a kid, like my hair was curly, and my mom would like always make sure that my hair is looking curly and cute. But then when I was like maybe like 13 or 14, I started like straightening my hair more often. Then I got sick of that so much, and then I started going like curly again.
So the transition was kind of difficult in the sense of I went from being super used to having like straight hair because that was what I was practically coerced to do, and then to letting my hair out natural, and there was this whole idea of how are people going to react and are people going to like this better or not. But then I think it became a matter of growing confidence in my own skin and embracing sort of my natural hair, and that took a while, but I think I'm super content now with how things are.
Finding the right product for my hair, like to use for my hair, is like the hardest thing ever. Because first of all, when you're in Qatar, you need to keep in mind that it's humid outside, and like you need to find something that will keep your hair looking normal and presentable, I guess. So what I tried using like different types of like what do you call them, like oils, I guess, to keep it moisturized, and especially in this heat. So I ended up using like this, I'm Moroccan, so I use argan oil, like some types of oils. Or I tried like different types of like mousse and creams, like leave-in conditioners and so on. And it's like, until now I still haven't found like the right thing, and I always experiment and I get like different results every time. But yeah, like for now it's like argan oil.
I don't usually straighten my hair that much, but when I do, it's usually for special occasions or just to switch it up because sometimes I get bored of it. My hair was curly all summer, and I don't straighten it during the summer because I'm always going to the beach and I'm always outside, and it's really humid outside, so it doesn't even make sense to straighten my hair. But like usually it's curly, and I mean I can't show it now, but like my curls are pretty defined and I really love them, and it took me a really long time to get to that point, but I'm finally there.
The best thing about like being in my natural hair is that curly hair, like in my opinion, curly hair does not take a lot of time. It's like I get in the shower, I leave the shower, and my hair is like ready to go.
So I think this is a given, but curly hair is really difficult to maintain. I think it's really hard, especially with the lack of access to convenient options. There's always this resort to options that might be a little bit more obscure, or they're more expensive than regular shampoo. But I think for it to be maintained, you'd have to look for more specific products. And it's just a lot harder to work with, especially when it looks good one day, but then the next day it doesn't.
I say it's not going to be easy, and you're definitely going to rethink what you're doing so many times, and you're going to go back rethinking, and especially if you're facing family pressures of having your hair straight. I know that, like for example with me, with my mom, she would sometimes ask me, like nicely, do you want to do a protein treatment because I'm going to the salon right now and we can do it together, and I'd have to just sit down and be like, no mom, thanks, I like my hair the way it is. And so like I'm just saying that it's going to take time, and the transition period is literally the worst, and the only thing you can do is just sit down, learn how to make nice braids, and just wait it out, and it will happen, and you will love your hair by the end of it.